Welcome back, everybody. OCG Experience here with another PSA return. There's nothing too spectacular in here. This was a regular sub I sent off a while ago, actually. Just got it back recently. Overall, I was pretty satisfied with the grades. I already checked them on the website. Some of them could have gone a little higher, a little bit lower, but all in the ballpark of what I was expecting. So I'll unbox these real quick and we can go through them. Okay, so I got the box open here, so I'm gonna try to open it without revealing my personal information maybe or anything. So this was, I think, about 10 cards. Let me see. So that is the front or the back? That's the back. A good amount of OCG stuff, so it's relevant, but I think I had 2 Pokemon cards in here, so I'll just set those to the side. Save those for later. Try to keep it Yu-Gi-Oh centric, you know. Alright, I guess I'll just flip right through them. Alright, so this is the only 10 I got in this sub. Everything else was pretty much 9s, which is pretty much what I expected. But this, I guess if any card could get a 10, I'm happy it's this one. You know, it's a nice Ghost Rare, Dark Magician Girl. Now these cards, they've seen a lot of like price fluctuation. I remember when they first came out, you know, they're going for standard, probably 75 bucks on average, and they started bumping up, just talking about raw copies. Eventually it hit, I don't know, almost 200, and then people kind of realized the supply was up there, and this was back in 2019. These aren't extremely rare. Even on American sites like eBay, you can find them pretty easy. Yeah, and after it hit like 200 bucks, it went back down to around 100, you know, but then I think around last year, they finally started getting back up there to like 200 to 300 bucks for a raw copy. Even graded 10s, I think got pretty ridiculous for a little bit. Last year, beginning of this year, they were trending between 1,000 and 1,500, but I think the supply has really jumped up once they finally got through some of the PSA backlog to get these graded. So now you can probably fetch this for under 1,000, which is, I think, a pretty sweet deal. So anyone who's disappointed about the lack of a Ghost Girl and what's that new English set that's coming out? Ghost from the Past. Well, here's your alternative. If you don't want to splurge on the WCS promo, those are super expensive now. This one, Shonen Jump, or Jump Magazine rather, not Shonen Jump. Secret promo, the one inserted in the magazine, not the Ultimate Edition or whatever the other Ultra version is. This was just really off center, I think, top to bottom. Yeah, it was top to bottom. Cool card. Looks really good in Secret Rare. I love it. I have another raw one that I would think about grading. That's also mint, but I think it has like the same centering ratio, so it's probably gonna be another 9. Cool card in 10. Really increased in value for the 10s and the 9s. I think 9s sell for like a couple $100 now. This one, DM promo, Red Eyes. I was kind of hoping for a 10 on this actually. This is probably the only card I'm like disappointed about. Because I don't think there was any edgeware. I mean, I don't really have experience grading these. I don't think many people do. So I don't know if there's any, you know, maybe it's just lack of like, no, the surface is nice and glossy though. Like I didn't see any scratches on it. Centering's, I don't know, maybe top to bottom. So, like I said, I'm not used to like pre-grading these, but I would have been really surprised if it was anything lower than a 9 because it was pretty nice. I actually got this for free with, I bought a volume 3 Red Eyes from a Red Eyes collector a couple years ago, and he threw in a bunch of freebies. He gave me this one and this card with it, and I think a Meteor Black Dragon from Bandai, which is really cool. But I mean, back then these cards were like 10 bucks, but now some people kind of want these, I guess. So I'm willing to sell this if anyone's collecting, you know, the DM promos. Now this one, here's the other card I mentioned, the Bandai Red Eyes Black Dragon from 98. I'm not sure at all why I got a 7, because it was pretty much the same, you know, condition as that guy. Look, it seems really clean to me. And it's not like there's a hidden binder dent or a small crease that I might have missed, because if that was the case, it definitely would have been dropped to like a 5 or 6. So when it's in like the 7 range, I expect there's going to be some kind of whitening or edge wear or hollow scratches, but yeah, I don't know. I might crack this and just look at it, because I mean, I don't collect these types of early Duel Monster stuff, but I thought the red eyes were cool to grade. So I think this was the only real head scratcher for me. Either way, oh well. So here's a couple English cards. Fusion Wave Motion, MFC First Ed. This is off center, left to right, per usual. Super hard to grade card for English standards. I don't even know what these sell for anymore. I remember I was looking for a PSA 10 of this like a couple years ago, and it was way out of my price range just because the supply is ridiculously low. So I would imagine even 9s for these are pretty decent, because that's probably the only option that a lot of people have. Like I've said before, I don't really collect a lot of English set cards. Sometimes I just have some stuff left over from when I used to, or I'll see it and be like, oh, that's a pretty good deal for that card. I might as well buy it and grade it or something and try to sell it later. Like this, I think I got for like $30, which I mean, regardless of the grade, like even this was like not a 10 or not a 9, like First Ed MFC, super hard to come across these days after every day. And if you ever watch like a MFC box opening, your pulls are just not that good. Yeah, I don't even know about this one. I don't remember sending this. DDS Seiryu. I think this had its name flaking through the back, like an imprint error. So I guess that's why I got an 8. I honestly don't know why I sent this. It's, like I said, just another one of those cards I find in the binder, and like if I'm sending a submission, I might as well send a few things. Here's a cool one. Premium Pack 2 BLS PSA 9. Super hard to grade 10 on this. I mean, all Series 1, like I've said probably numerous times already, is pretty hard to grade. But despite the fact that Black Luster Soldier comes in literally every Premium Pack 2 pack, it's always on the top of the pack, and these packs being relatively thin and obviously super old from 99, they've probably been shifted around and not protected very well in most cases, and this is always the card to get damaged in the pack. So I've opened tons of PP2 packs just to try to pull like a mint BLS to grade, and you know, I'll get the nice centering if I'm lucky. I'll get the no edge wear. That's usually not the issue, but you'll see like fingernail indents or just bent in half corners and stuff like that, just because it's in that really sensitive zone, and it's easy to get damaged even in the packaged product, the sealed product. For that reason, I don't really open Premium Pack 2 packs anymore. The rest of the cards will typically come pretty mint without any damage, but those are like the lesser ritual monsters. Like you'll get your Super War Lion, Fiendsmere, and Zera, and all those guys. But so I have like dozens of copies of those like in mint condition, but I really don't have a lot of mint BLSs because of the reasons I said. So now I'm still trying to grade a 10 in this. I have another one at PSA in an express order, I think. It was definitely stronger than this copy. I think this one had a tiny foil scratch. Yeah, right there, like on the sword. So I expected a 9, honestly. But yeah, I'm not like opening those packs anymore. I'm just trying to buy mint copies of this if I can find like a gem worthy copy. Cool card either way. BS9. I think, I don't know the value on that. I mean, Series 1 cards don't sell a lot graded. I think I saw one sell for like $100 or $200 like last year or so. But it's really depending on the time and place, who's looking for it at the time that you list it and things like that. Not a very liquid card. This guy, Super Sun Faded Herakti. I think that there's a little edge wear up there for sure. But I don't know. Hold on, let me grab my other copy so we can compare it. Right, so here's my 9 copy. Side by side, it's pretty obvious. When I first got this in the mail, it was pretty funny. I thought I got scammed on like a fake card. I was like, this looks absolutely wrong. But then I really like did a comparison with my already legit copy I had, and I saw, you know, the ink was not the shade of the ink, but the patterns and all the font and text was aligned properly and like scaled properly. The foil was right. So I realized that it was just really sun faded, which I imagine might be pretty common for Heraktis, because a lot of people like them for, you know, they'll put them in display cabinets in display pieces and stuff like that, because, you know, you'll put it up next to your GBI God cards or your G4 God cards, stuff like that. The grade though, I didn't really know what to expect based on the sun fading. Not too familiar with how PSA deals with it, but I didn't really care what I got on it. So that's the last card from this submission. Overall, pretty good. I still have 2 orders there being processed. Actually 3, sorry. I'm really looking forward to the bulk sub I have there that I sent last year, because that's going to be probably a long video once I unbox that. I have tons of OCG Series 1 stuff, so that should be fun, as well as a couple smaller batches, including like this. I also have a Volume 3 Red Eyes there that I'm really excited to get back as well and see what it gets. Yeah, so that's it. Probably coming up later this week, I have another package video, and I swear I'm planning some set videos as well, just to like go through like my set binders and talk about stuff as well. But related to that, I have a pretty big package on the way as well, so stay tuned for that. There's gonna be more content coming for sure. So that's it. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, tell your friends. Thanks a lot. Talk to you guys later.